Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Thank you so very much, y'all. Today I am talking about the seniors. Even if you're not a senior, you should stay here and watch this entire video because you have someone in your family or you know someone who is a senior who's having problems in their elderly years. And I know a lot of y'all keep saying they did it to themselves because they did not prepare when they were younger. I know that's the way some of y'all think. Even though it is true, y'all. It's true they didn't prepare. Okay? Even you today, some of you younger people, you are not preparing. But you want to talk about the older people. Some of y'all in your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s, and you haven't prepared either. You're going to be old. You're going to be struggling. Well, today we're going to be talking about rent for the elderly. I have to rent. I can buy, but I prefer to rent. But as I know, and as you know, because you probably live in a rental house or apartment, you know that every year it goes up. But at least y'all working and some of y'all get raises on your jobs. And some of y'all can actually do something about it. Maybe work a second job or something like that. But I'm going to tell you, the elderly, I'm going to tell you, I know I see you out there working. I see you out there working at Target, Walmart, warehouses. I see y'all working. But you don't have to stay idle. There's things that you can do. And I know you feel that you should have prepared for a better life when you got older. But you know what, though? It's never too late. Never. Okay. Some of us, as elderly people, have family members who really love us and who will take us in. And some of us don't want to live with our children. We don't want to live with relatives because they just might just be too much for us to take because we love our peace in life. We love being peaceful. So that's kind of hard to go from your place to live with someone else. Well, now, here in Georgia, I don't know about your state, but maybe you need to check. They want to put a cap on rent for seniors. I think age 62 and above. That's what they want to do. That's a good thing. But I want you to watch this video because this is the only video I have today, y'all, because I'm really not feeling too well today. I had bubble guts, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've been woke ever since. Okay. Making this video, what time is it? It was about 9 something. Okay. Bubble guts. Still woke. But pay close attention because this could be you. You need to prepare, all right? Things happen in life. We know everybody don't know how to budget. We know everybody don't know economics. We know that. We know it, okay? But if you don't know it, you need to go get some help from somebody, okay? Get some help. Somebody who you know is good with money and won't rob you blind. Okay, y'all. Thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App to buy me a coffee. Thank you so very much. I appreciate everything you do for me, everything that you buy. Thank you for going over there to Knick-Knack Haven. Thank you so very much, y'all. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super thanks. This right here will be on Knick-Knack Haven. This is a beautiful frame. Is that a crane? Touching the wrong side. It's beautiful, y'all. I like it. I like it, but I don't have a nautical theme. This is good for somebody who has a nautical theme. Someone live in Florida, you know, someplace like that. Somebody who live close to the beach, you know, Jekyll Island, stuff like that. Beautiful. It's heavy too, real heavy. I don't know what it's made out of. Plaster, heavy resin, or what. I guess I'm saying that right. But it's nice, y'all. Okay. Just remember, elderly people, squeeze the day. Squeeze the day. Your day can be what you make it, okay? You keep waddling and crying and having self-pity, you're going to always be in the same mode and situation. You got to squeeze the day. Squeeze the day and do something productive to make your life better. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Moving right along. Here's a video. And that was from GabbyRidge.com. Opening up soon. Maybe by February the 1st, because like I said, I'm moving. Here we go. Come on, girl. You can get it. Come on. Here we go.
This is where I sleep and live in the living room.
Cindy Ivy lives down to the penny.
I count change every month.
Did you want to live down to the penny, y'all? Down to the penny? I'm pretty sure she's getting other government assistance. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know. Cindy, I don't know, honey child. I know things happen in life. Everybody can't be successful. Everybody can't make no money. Everybody can't. I understand. I'm not mad. I just wish, Cindy, you had at least did something with your life, honey child. Maybe get a better retirement. Maybe work a better job, you know. Because like I said, everybody can't own a business. Pray for this woman, y'all. Pray for her.
Social Security and disability checks are just enough to keep her in this Calhoun apartment where she's lived the past 2 years. The cheapest option she could find after being priced out of her last rental.
When I first moved in, it was $600 a month.
That's what happened to me, y'all. I moved into some senior apartments. I don't know where she living. I don't think it's seniors. It was like $800 something. And they went up like $200. Then they want to go up again like 150, 200, some of them, some people. I had my granddaughter calling me crying, and she's young. Well, not crying to me, but crying to her mama, telling them that they went up on her rent, $300. They were paying $1,500. They went up $300. That's $1,800. How can you go up $300? And you ain't done nothing to the apartments. Nothing. The first thing they want to say, well, they went up on our property taxes. That's why we had to go up on you. $300 though? $300? Move right along.
That was in July. July of the next year, they went up to $750.
Oh.
Then July of the next year, they went up to $900.
Oh.
And that's just about my whole check. So I had to find a cheaper place to live.
She ain't lying, y'all. She ain't lying. They do that. People on Social Security, they only get so much. This year we're only getting 2 point something. Was it 2.8? That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not even $100. I'm pretty sure it's not $100 what she's going to be getting. I'm pretty sure.
That's a 50% increase.
Ooh.
Perfectly legal under Georgia law, but impossible on her fixed income. What's the ultimate worst case scenario?
Handing out tents.
Oh.
Because we'll be up under the bridge with the rest of them.
She probably ain't lying. There's old people live out on the street. Old people are homeless. My thing is, where are their relatives? Why you got your grandma living on the streets? Is it because she mean and she ornery? Hell, that's where most older people are. Mean and ornery. Life didn't treat them right. At least that's what they think. Life was cruel to me. People was cruel to me. So I started having attitude, cussing everybody out. I try not to do that. I only cuss people out when they messing with me, okay? But they don't mess with me because they know how I am. They know. Grandchildren, friends, and everybody. Don't get me wrong. I get into situations where I disagree with people. Don't get me wrong. But I know how to handle it. All right? I do. I don't fight. I don't have to fight. I don't. Because I know how to what? Handle it. Moving right along.
Representative Amani Barnes says that's what she's trying to prevent.
We have senior citizens who are being evicted. And think about, let's humanize that and put your grandma or your grandpa out on the street.
Barnes attempted to tackle the issue last year by drafting the Senior Stabilization Act, which would cap rent increases at 10% over 2 years for Georgia seniors 62 and older.
What's going to happen after 2 years? They're going to let them go rampant? That's what they're going to let them do? They're going to jack the rent up? Okay, for 2 years, you didn't pay such and such. We're going to jack it on up high. What's going to happen after that? No, it should be more than 2 years. They shouldn't do that to senior people. They shouldn't do that, okay? We paid our time. We did our dues. We did. Well, some of us did. Well, the majority. I'm going to say the majority of us did, okay? Don't do your elderly like that. Don't do that. I'm telling you, the Asian people, the Spanish people, they do good by their seniors. The majority of them, I'm going to say the majority, they do great by their elderly people. But people over here in America, y'all let the seniors live out on the streets. Pawpaw, mama, in the streets. Your parents. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all going to be old one day. You're going to be old. And just remember what you did to your parents. Just remember. We don't want to hear you crying and begging and sighing. We don't want to hear that. Okay. You wasn't good to you. Let me move right along.
Primary income is Social Security. It never even made it to a vote.
When I reached out to you, this bill was kind of in the graveyard. It's been dug up.
So she tried to do it once before. But evidently it got denied or they didn't even want to look at it. Why? You got to ask yourself why. Why they wouldn't look at it? That's why I said you got to pay attention to who you vote for. Okay? Pay attention. See what they denied that could help you or someone in your family or just the American people. See what they deny. See what they ban, what they would not vote on, what they just refuse to help the people. Find out who's doing that you're voting for. Whew.
It's been resurrected. We're pushing it.
Barnes has now refiled the bill for consideration this session.
Do you worry that if this passes, it just means landlords won't house seniors? We hope that's not the case, but just be mindful on how quickly you increase their rent and how.
I wouldn't doubt it, because you know when you fill out the applications, you got to put your age, birthday. They got to know everything about you. Social Security, they know everything about you. Bank account, they know everything. They don't know if you're a senior or not. Matter of fact, hell, they can look at you and tell when you come in there and put in the application that you're a senior. Some of y'all 40 and you still look like a senior. I'm just saying, because you don't take care of yourself. You're drinking too much. You're doing drugs. You ain't taking care of your skin. Smoking cigarettes, all that kind of stuff. Make you look old.
That's what we're asking.
It gets lonely,
For Ivy, the
I
fear
bet.
of another rent hike weighs heavy.
and I have nowhere else to go. So it is scary.
Did she say her name was Ivy? I call her Cindy. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I just get things wrong names. I do. Because I forget. Hell, I'm getting old, right? I can use that as an excuse. Oh, yeah.
Our annual cost of living increases for Social Security benefits. For 2026, it's 2.8%.
I will get $32 on my check starting next year extra.
$32. And you think they don't know how much the rate is going up for Social Security? 2.8? $32, but they're going to raise your rent so high you got to move. I think they're just trying to get the seniors out. They want y'all to take care of your grandparents. Take care of your parents and your grandparents. They want you to take care of them. We don't want them living in this building here. Older people complaining. Because old people complain. Most of them don't take no mess. We don't want y'all here. Get these old people out of here. We want the young people here. The young people who can pay the rent. Who we can charge high rent to. Get these old people out of here. They ain't got no damn money. Get them out. That's the way they thinking, y'all. You don't think so? But like I said, your ass gonna be old one day. It's gonna happen. Watch what you do to people. Watch it.
Power went up. Gas went up. My natural gas. The rent went up. My insurance went up. So there goes that $32. I don't even get to see it.
Leaving no space
With my pillows and everything, I fit perfect.
for more change.
I just pray that they do the right thing.
Savannah Evans, 11 Alive.
She says she don't even get to see that $32. That could be a little extra grocery. It could be a little more meat, a little more rice and beans, a little more vegetables. Could she don't even get to see that $32 because the whole thing is taken. Not only is it taken, they charge her so much rent. She may have one more year, and she got to go because she can't afford to stay there. Y'all, this is pitiful. This is bad. I think a lot of other countries don't do their seniors like that. I don't know, have y'all noticed they building a lot of senior buildings. We're moving as a senior building. But you know what? It's not affordable. If a senior is not on Section 8 or get some type of special housing, if they're not on Section 8, they're not going to be able to afford it, y'all. You building all these expensive high-rise senior buildings, and you only catering to the seniors who have good retirements. Seniors who have probably had businesses. Those are the people you're catering to. People who have large investments. I don't have no large investment. I wouldn't be able to live where I'm going to move if I didn't have the little small businesses. If I didn't have YouTube, I wouldn't be able to live there. I don't have no large investments. I don't invest in money in funds and whatever you call it, stuff like that. I don't do investments. I don't like to gamble like that. I know a lot of people say that's not gambling. Oh, yes, it is, because sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I don't like losing. That's my point right there. I don't like losing. I don't like losing money when it's going to affect me. Affect, whatever it is. I don't like losing. Basically what I'm trying to say. So, this is horrible. I hope this gets passed. I hope they look at it. She brought it up once. They didn't even want to look at it. They didn't even vote on it. How bad is that right there? And some of them, as you notice in Congress, in your state legislators, some of them old too. Old as hell. You think they would vote on something like this to help the seniors out? You think they would? These are people without a heart, y'all. They're not godly. They're not. Let me get out of here because I feel it coming on, y'all. The bubble guts. I feel it coming. Go down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Tell me, are you helping your elderly parents? Are you helping your grandparents? Because they cannot find a place to live because everything costs too damn much in your state, in your city. They can't find nowhere unless they move too far, and they can't move too far from you because most likely most of them have health problems, and you need to go and check on them. Okay? Is this going on in your city, in your state? I hope Georgia does something about it. I pray and hope. Governor Kemp, I think this is still his name. You need to get up off your ass and do something about it. I'm just saying. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.